What's up, Pretzel patrons? Got another BT9 game. It's time Mastamon versus Dracmon. So this is a long one we're gonna be in for. Both decks are the Dracmon deck is actually pretty cool. I like the mechanics of it. It's just again like it's just one of those decks that like is a little too underpowered. Like the level 6 Digivolves for 4. Like what why are we still making level 6s that Digivolve for 4? Like that just doesn't work, man. Like I get it for the deck, like it kind of works, but it's so needless. It's needless balancing. Here both players are just setting up. Purple's Brickstone rookies, or Dracmon's Brickstone rookies, and Mastamon's just doing its setup. Honestly, Mastamon doesn't even play that many rookies, to be honest. I feel like most lists are going down on it. Just because there's so many ways to search, and it's not really an avenue for you to really be playing most of the time, which could be weird, could be not, but see how it is. There's also probably gonna be a lot of thinking on this side. Yeah, the Dracmon player is just not finding any of his stuff. Well, at least has the 5. Discard, gain a memory. Yeah, see, the Dexdoru Greymon stuff, or the Dexdoru Rugamon, or whatever stuff, is supposed to work alongside the Dracmon, mostly because, like, a lot of their effects you can, like, if you get the Digivolve from Grave, but I don't know. It just feels awkward a lot of the time, I feel. Especially since that champion in level 5 are a little more expensive to begin with because of how they operate. So not getting like the reduced Digivolution that you would in Alphamon, it's just kind of weird. Mastamon just plays Angemon and passes turns. It's gonna be a very slow match, to be honest. So we're in for a long one. In other news, I got my invite. Went to a store championship. I played Alphamon and took a shower afterwards because that deck is gross. Holy moly. Alphamon's just really good, man. Like and I don't think anyone's denying it. The things that can do, I think it's just so much. Dracmon's just still stuck on their stuff. They don't know, like they're just not seeing anything correctly. No rookie. I guess they're just got a handful of champions. It's really what it must be. Though, couldn't he have swung and then Digivolve the Dexdoru that's engraved? I feel like that's a play, right? They can do that, right? Because the champion inheritable lets you Digivolve from Grave. So swing, do the Dexdoru just to like advance board instead of just sitting on level 5s. Then the Dexdoru would kill at least the Psychmon. I feel like there's a world where all these things are correct, right? Maybe I'm just full of it. Okay, so maybe he's gonna do it now. Swing. And then yeah, Digivolve the 6, but he could have done that last turn. Or oh no, he just discarded it from. Okay, never mind. He just discarded it from when he Digivolved the Dexdoru Greymon level 5 earlier. So I'm just crazy. But yeah, Alphamon, great deck. Obviously one of the best decks of the format. I got my invite with it. I guess that's my statement to all the people that were like, just adapt to the meta, man. Playing bad decks. Like I can play the good decks, man. Like it's not my complaints about the meta aren't necessarily strictly because Alphamon exists or because my specific deck is bad. It's trying to talk about the card game as a whole when I try to complain. Like any specific, that doesn't matter what the specific deck or color is, right? My deck could be the best deck, and I will still, if I don't find the format fun, I will still complain about it. So, he gets the Jogris. Well, that just makes sense because he's had the 5s on board. Jogris, what is he healing? He's playing the blue, yellow Angemon. That's weird, right? There's no way that's not weird. Wow, that's weird. Digivolve's on Fawnimon. Wait, what did he summon off of the... Oh my god, this is what is all this? Oh my god. Wow. The whole board is just gone. Holy moly. And then he heals too, right? Does Ordinemon have a cap? No, I don't think it does. Jesus Christ. What's happening? I guess they're just trying to teach each other their cards. And this is gonna be a long video. Maybe I shouldn't have posted this, but hey man, we post what we got. I see the Shademon, but he played the Dracmon already. Reveal just gets another rookie. I think the Dracmon player is just underpowered, right? Like he just didn't have much and just isn't going to have much for the rest of the game. But shout out to Dance Gavin Dance, right? It's an okay band. My manager loves it. Yes, I have a manager. I don't always do all this stuff. Like, I just sit down and talk, man. A lot of thinking. I feel like that's a skill people need to learn, is to just play faster. Like what was it? I always think about this one episode of Hikaru no Go where like Hikaru gets good for like the first time and he's like playing some guy and he's like making moves instantly, like, and everyone's like, oh, how's he playing so fast? How is he thinking, man? How does he even have time to think? And then the ghost spirit behind him, he's like, he's thinking during his opponent's turn. Duh. And then like, I don't know, I always think about that and I'm like, yeah, if you just sit there and you predict what your opponent's gonna do, you already know what the answer. I guess if you play chess or any of that dumb stuff, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just remember that episode. I just remember the Hikaru no Go example specifically in my head. And then hard play Gato. I think from here the guy's just gonna overextend, or he's just not gonna overextend. He's just gonna swing with Ordinemon until the game's over, I guess. Something must have happened, or he's just thinking, we do shoot these at my locals, and who knows, random announcements happen. Ooh, Death X for how many? It reduces its play cost 20 and then reduces for 3 for every thing? Every Digimon, so it got reduced by 2 Tamers, 6. Wow, 12? So it went for 6, so yeah, I think that's right. Christ. I thought it was, wait, or is it 2 for every, or is it for every 2? He went from 4 memory to 3, so it was 7 total. 20 minus 7, wow, 13. How did he reduce 13? I'm crazy. I'm missing something. That Xmon is definitely a hell of a card. And security control is great, right? And I can't really complain, right? What is he doing? Oh, like, this is what I mean, dude. People need to just play a little faster. That's all. I know the Mastermon player is actually new, or not new, but like he's returning to the game, so like he just doesn't know like everything. So like he's barely knows. It's one of those things where he like is learning. He's still learning his own deck, and then the Dracmon player is obviously playing a weird deck. So on top of that, it's just not helpful. All right, so now he's gonna do full combo. Swing with Dracmon. Or swing with this guy. make it 10k. I forget how he gets the 10k. He has to swing? Is it when attacking and then discard a thing, gain 10k? That must be what it is. I don't have these cards memorized because they're not meta, man. Sorry. Oh, he's gonna swing into the Ophani. Makes sense. That's what I would do. Especially, and he's gonna go into the Dexterugamon. And swing into Ophani. Dexteruga kills the Ophani because it's bigger. Oh, and he gets the 1k from the... I think Dexteruga is just bigger, right? I think he's 13 versus the Ophani's 12. But gives him another Gato, which he had double hits off of God. He's just gonna deck out. Gotta play for the deck out, man, always. So this is where it gets awkward for the Mastamon player because the Death X is just sitting on board. Wait, how'd he go to 10? Oh, he popped both memory boosts, but what? How'd he go that hard? What? How'd he go that high up? It was just a Darugamon evolution, wasn't it? Was it just that many memory boosts and I missed it? Ugh. That's annoying. We're 11 minutes in and it's still game 1. This is going at time. Yeah, because I double speed these, so yeah. Just I don't know how do you, that's a question that should be a Reddit post. Like, how do you kindly tell your opponent to play faster? Like, I mean, it's logos, but like, again, people need to learn, but at the same time, like, it's still tournament, it's still 45 minutes around, and come on, man, like, chat. To be fair, these are two control, like, I mean, not that Dracmon's probably a control deck, but they're definitely, he's playing it, he got bricked early, and he's been playing control for the rest of the day. Darugamon dies. Oh, does he get to play Death X? I get clapped. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. And then they both die. Right, because they're both level 5s and Death X kills the lowest level. But that's an interesting ruling question. And this is where they talk, there's probably asking the Daru. So actually, if someone in the comments can answer this for me, if you have 2 Death X on board, but one of your opponent's Digimon has an on deletion effect, like let's say it's Ordinemon fall down mode, and it dies, brings back a level 4, would your second Death Xmon proc and kill the level 4 brought back from Ordinemon? Because the way I thought it would work is one Death X, both Dex X Mons trigger, right? Because it's the end of the turn. But you have to do one at a time. So Death X triggers, go. Then Ordinemon is the on deletion is the newest thing on the stack, air quotes, right? So that's gonna resolve, and then brings back the level 4, and then the second Death X is still on the stack, so it deletes whatever, right? So I thought that's how I would think that's how that works in my head, but there's also the rule that says turn players' effects must resolve first. Well, I guess that means yeah, the on deletion would resolve. That's so weird. Someone tell me how that if you have 2 Death X on the board with Ordinemon, would you fully clear the Ordinemon board? Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so someone tell me in the comments, please. If you actually watched 14 minutes in for this. This adventure of a game, man. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the Mastamon deck. All right, he's going to game 2. You can't keep anything on board. You just can't keep anything on board anymore. For sure. So game 2, take out your babies. I like the Dracmon. I like the Dracmon deck. I feel like the player on the right might have fallen for the trap of playing the Dexterugamon stuff, which I guess you have to play Dexterugamon because that's how he got the Death Xmon on board. I don't know, man. There's just a part of me that feels like it's awkward because you don't get like the true evolutions with the Dexdorugamon and then Dexdorugramon. Like, I feel like there's a trap in there, and like what you really want to be doing is promoting and swinging, digivolving from grave, and then getting like your cool effects off. And I feel like there's other purple. There's another purple line that you could be running instead, and then just playing Dexdoruga on top, because you really don't need the other ones, right? So maybe I mean, either I'm full of shit or, you know, I'm onto something. I don't know. Maybe someone's got a Dracmon list that I can steal. Like, for example, you could play with the Myotismon stuff. My Myotismon's an undead, and then Venom Myotismon's a dark animal. You can always do that. You know? I think that's pretty slick. Purple memory boost. He's got the Dexdorugamon, and then the level 4 and the 5. So he's got 3 hits. He's taking the 6. Probably the best play. That card, like, that card got him there late game really well. Purple player's just gonna play Neo Devimon, which in this meta probably not the best. Maybe it's actually not that bad. I can imagine against Alphamon you hard play a Neo Devi early, like they just man, maybe that's the play against Alphamon, man. I don't know. Because like after playing the Alphamon deck, I was like, wow, I need a lot of setup time, or I need to either, like, there's a lot of like setup time, and a lot of that does involve playing tamers and like using searches and stuff, which is fine. Like, it's still the best deck. I'm not hating. But some of those do mean you play your tamers and you're trying to maximize your memory usage, so you're not giving your opponent too much. And if Neo Devi just said, bam, you gave me another 3, it could be a way to shut him up. Did he pop a memory boost to go to 6? Is that what just happened? He did play an Angemon. So maybe he just... Man. So hard to follow sometimes. I think he went to 4 and then popped a boost. This must be what it was. Swing, Dracmon effect to Digivolve to the level 5 engrave that I see right there. Yeah. Daruga, affected Daruga to trash 1. Gain 1 memory. See, but that guy's like 4 call, isn't he? Right? He's a 4 to Digivolve normally, which is ugh. So he discarded that. Now he's wondering if he gets the level 4 trigger. He does not get the level 4 trigger, unfortunately. No, because you missed timing. Yeah. Yeah. You could, if you were already level 5, then you could go crazy. Like, crazy. You can go to your 7 right here. But nope. Yeah, the inheritable on the level 4 never actually happens, unfortunately. But lucky for him, he lives the swing. But at 8k, you're kind of safe. Or is he 9k because of the baby? I forget. So now, just hard Digivolve the 6 in your hand that you're thinking about. And then he's just asking what the tamer does. Tamer... See, if he had the 5 in hand, I feel like he's way better off with a more normal play. And there's the Grandracmon. That fact is crazy. That the fact that this the Dexdorugamon can summon Death X with the proper grave is kind of busted. Kind of busted. But still, I mean, you just Mastermon's probably is going. I didn't see what he healed. But he's going to heal and kill the. And he's got enough for the Dexmon again. Did you pump everything? Oh no. Okay, so he has to he either has to hard play a level 3 or 4, and then or Digivolve a 6, so he doesn't completely lose his board. But yeah, just playing into the dex stuff. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Wait, where'd he go? He didn't die, doesn't it? Dex kills the lowest. What? Why is it? What? Where'd he go? What? Huh? That's sus. I'm calling sus. 100% that's sus. Extra sus. I mean, yeah, these guys are playing slow though. Pop memory boost. And then... You ever feel like colors in this game get like ignored on a set? Like, I feel like yellow got so owned this set. Like, what did they get? They got Magnadramon X as a rare. Angelumon X as an uncommon. Common? Eh. Like, you compare Salamon X to like Gabumon and Agumon X, like, what in the world? Like, what? Why can't all the X evolutions be good compared to Agumon and Gabumon? That's just not fair. Purple kind of got screwed too. I mean, Death X is a purple. I feel like purple got screwed, but at the same time, like, obviously, okay, the Dexdoragramon, the Dexdorumon were good, and Dexmon is great, but like, I don't feel like any of those cards are purple deck cards, right? Like, they don't exist in purple decks for the most part. Like, obviously we're watching on right now, but I don't think anyone would call Grandracmon, Dexmon deck a meta contender, right? So so realistically, they're black, or for the level 5 and 4, they're black Alphamon cards, and Grandracmon kind of, or Death Xmon kind of, is just a security control card or control deck card. Like, even Yellow Hybrid could play. If Yellow Hybrid was still alive, it would play this card. Mastamon probably can play Death Xmon just fine. Pass turn, kill baby. I mean, this is gonna go to time, and the Dracmon player wins it, right? That's a wrap. He's gonna, yeah, just swing, man. Your guy is like 16k or something stupid. He's huge. That guy's huge. 15k? I think that's a 5. I think that's 15k. I think Alphamon or Yukinmon's the biggest Digimon nowadays. Raw Digimon, not like, oh, its effect gives it 13 million K. No. I think raw Digimon stats, I think, or Yukin mode has 16k, which makes it the highest, or tied with Paladin. Is Paladin bigger than 16, 17? I think 16 is the highest right now, with Paladin and Oryukin mode tying. I could be wrong. This is an unfortunate Grandracmon stack. Sad. And then when Digivolve, play at 3. But I don't think the on-play effects work. Do they? I didn't think they did on that one. They brought back like the revive from grave, any on plays don't work, and I thought the I know the spell, like Gorgon Eye or whatever, says on play effects don't trigger, but I thought Grandracmon did also. I'm probably wrong. We're gonna assume I'm wrong because I don't actually have these cards to look at. He's just gonna hard play Salamon to protect his Magnamon. And then what is he doing? What is all that? Oh, was he just like setting up his grave or something for TK? Did he play TK? What's happening? What? Oh, I guess that's just game. Yeah, wraps up, gives it up to Dracmon, and moves on. I guess this match was a little shorter than I thought, but cool. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time. BT9 meta is looking a little better than I thought. Still kind of sus in my opinion, but hopefully you guys had a enjoyable time listening. See you next time.